Hello, everyone. I'm Veronica. Welcome back to Petals and Wet Noses. Today, we are working on a fun container experiment. I want to show you how you can take one incredible powerhouse plant and use it to create two completely different design vibes. Our star of the show today is Supertunia Bermuda Beach. It has the mesmerizing coral salmon pink blooms that just non-stop performs all summer long. For our first pot, we are leaning into magnificent texture contrast. We're pairing the delicate cascading blossoms of Bermuda Beach with the bold heart-shaped leaves of the heart-to-heart caladium. Now, a lot of people think caladiums are strictly for deep shade, but many varieties in the heart to heart line are bred to handle the sun beautifully. To make this pot thrive, we're going to place it in a location that gets bright morning sun and a little bit of relief or dappled shade in the afternoon. It's the perfect sweet spot for both plants. I'm planting the caladium slightly toward the center back to give us the upright foliage interest. Then I'm tucking the supertunia right next to it, angling it slightly outward towards the rim of the pot. As this grows, the coral pinks of the petunia are going to pull out the beautiful pink lining and blushing in the caladium leaves. It is a match made in heaven. Supertunias are absolute powerhouses. They don't require deadheading, meaning we don't have to pinch off old blooms to keep them flowering all summer long. For soil, I'm using a high quality, lightweight potting mix to give these heavy feeders a great start. I'm mixing in a generous handful of slow release organic fertilizer. This acts like a continuous multivitamin for the plants. I'm adding potting soil to fill in all the open spaces around the food balls. Press down firmly but gently. We want to eliminate large air pockets, but we don't want to pack the dirt down like concrete. The roots still need room to breathe. Right next to it, the alyssum goes in. As they grow, the alyssum and the supertunia will weave together, creating a gorgeous tapestry of coral pink and crisp white. Remember that because petunias are very heavy drinkers and feeders, this pot will need regular watering. Moving on to pot number 2. This combination is for a spot that gets absolutely baked by the sun. We are pairing the Supertunia Bermuda Beach with a deep Londania, which gives you those gorgeous trumpet-shaped tropical flowers and leathery, glossy green leaves that laugh at summer heat. And here goes the Bermuda Beach Supertunia. While the deep Londania reaches for the sky, the Supertunias are going to spill over the edges like a waterfall of coral. This pot is going to look like an absolute Mediterranean oasis. Even though these pots look entirely different, caring for them is going to be very similar. Because supertunias are incredibly heavy feeders to keep up that massive flower production, I'll be feeding both of these containers with an organic water-soluble bloom booster every 2 weeks, alongside the slow-release fertilizer we mixed into the soil. To finish off pot number 2, we are tucking in some gorgeous Nemesia. Nemesia is an absolute hidden gem in container gardening. It stays beautifully compact, handles the heat like a champ, and produces clusters of tiny little flowers that contrast perfectly with the huge trumpet shapes of our deep Londania. It fills in all the middle gaps with soft, airy texture and brings a sweet, delicate fragrance to the whole arrangement. Both pots are officially planted, and the final step is a deep through watering to settle the soil around those roots. Thank you so much for spending 10 minutes of your day gardening with me. Which combination is your favorite? Are you Team Caladium or Team Diplandenia? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button and I will see you in the next video. Happy gardening!